Mic check. 1, 2. All right. So we're on. We're live. Let's go. What's up? Welcome to the stream, guys. Let me load up the chat real quick. There we go. What's up? Nick S, what's up? Fed, what's up? Jerome, what's up? Mohammed, welcome to the stream. Mr. Vanilla, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing today? Graham, what's up? George, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? Hopefully y'all are doing great. What's my real name? My real name is Simeon. There goes our notification saying that the stream is gone out live. Welcome to the stream, guys. What's up, Malcolm? Welcome to the stream. Y'all got your compensation gift from Hutch, $50 and 3 gold crates. That was nice, but I'm still trying to figure out what were we being compensated for. Is it that the randomness in GP was like a one-time thing? Was it like an error or something? Who knows? Still gotta wait and see. We have not gotten any official information. So we're still like in speculative mode, and we're still speculating what happened. All right, Graham. Hope you made it, man. You haven't got any compensation yet? You didn't get $50 and 3 gold crate? Probably try reloading your game if you haven't gotten it yet. What's up, Gonzalo? Welcome to the stream. Hello, what do you recommend for someone who is in Challengers 2 to do during events? Oh, so you're in Challengers 2 as in leagues. I would recommend you drop and do the Juniors event and not the Challengers event. And then you see how you perform in the Juniors event. Then you can go up to the Challengers event. With all the confusion going on right now in the game, we're still waiting for tomorrow to see to confirm some theories that we have. Let's go F1 2021. I haven't played F1 2021 in a while. I haven't even turned on my PS5 in a while. It's just here gathering dust, really. I have been looking for something to play on it, but I'm not finding something. I haven't found something yet that I really like. And then GTA 5 is what I liked, but then they made the PS5 version and they basically reset all my progress, so I'm not digging that at all. So I kind of just left that alone. Let's play Warzone. I've never played any kind of war game. Only like Call of Duty back in the day. That was way back. Gonzalo says he wasn't able to play the game for a half day, so probably that's why we got those compensation crates. Probably it didn't affect me, but I got them. I got some, so I guess they just gave it to like everybody in the game. I'm doing good, Amari. What's up, Hugo? L, welcome to the stream. What's up, Vid Mantis? Welcome to the stream. I'm in level series 8, and all right. So, Adam, the reason for that is because you're not yet at the level to be in series 8, but because you use good strategies to push through the leagues, the game has now picked up on your account to say that you should not be in series 8 with these levels. So it's basically putting you up against players that are going to force you to, you're going to be basically lose. So what you got to do to mitigate that is to farm in the lower series to get your assets leveled up a little bit more. And just race in series 8, like whenever you have a free crate slot, you do one series 8 race, you fill that crate slot, and then you just drop back down to like series 6 to race down there to level up. All right. All right, Joel. Probably. Oh, it's about the Arrow 500 issue. Okay. All right, so I've been racing a lot of bot recently. What's up, Muzion KJ all day? Welcome to the stream. I've been racing a lot of bots recently with this setup. All I've been matching with this setup is just bots. So I'm going to try to find a setup that I can possibly get some real players with. I like racing with real players, even if, pardon me, even if sometimes I lose. Doesn't matter. As long as it's a real player, it's a good day for me. So let's play around here and see what we can come up with. We probably need to take down some of this power. When you have some of these high level stuff, you tend to pull your count tends to get too strong. So basically all you pull is bots. All right, let me do back something. Let me put back the power, put back on the power, put back on that, and then I'll just switch drivers. This was not what we had on. This wasn't there. All right, so this was what we had on. We're gonna switch drivers and move away from using signs and Kimi. Let's go Verstappen and Vettel, who's gonna be our upcoming buff drivers that we're gonna be using. So let's use them and see if we get a real player. Yeah, I race bot all the time. It's because the thing why I race bots all the time, and like most top players race bots all the time, is because our account basically is at the top level of the game. My account is not completely maxed just yet. So if there's like a million players with their account in the mid tier, they're gonna race mostly real players. Once you get into that top tier, you're gonna be down to like probably 50,000 players, and then all of those players are spread out all across the world, so they're not racing all at the same time, compared to like a million players in the bracket below them. So this is why top players mostly race bots. This is why people always be complaining, why you in the top and you're using one stock part and so like that. It's just to get real players to race, really. Because at the top level there's a lot less players at the top level, so it's a bit harder to get real players. We could be here the entire day and we'll just race bots for the entire day. All right, so we almost match with Demetrius here. So yeah, when you reach at the top level of the game, you're mostly going to be racing against bots most of the day. GP events and in duels. You have a better chance of racing a real player in GP events compared to what you have in duel at the top level. You know, so that's basically how it works. KJ all day saying he's just over it. He's not going to be playing much until next season. Yeah, this is a part of the game, especially when you start to have those maxed out comments and then you have those max out rares. This is the part of the game that it tends to get really boring. Because what happened is that all you're getting from crates are duplicates. And then asset trading is not keeping up to the amount of duplicates you're getting. So it tends to get really boring to even do events and so on. I still try to fight and do events though, just so you guys can get the videos for your guides to use. Some of you use those GP videos to kind of get an idea of what's going on in the event, how the events looks, and so on. Muzion saying, I hit my 95% over the weekend. Nice. Really nice. Top gold frame, bro. Nice. Next season is going to be very epic. We have a lot of top gold framers. We got a few platinum frames as well. In Vietnam, it's currently 9 p.m. Oh, in the night, it's 9 a.m. Also, Vietnam is like 12 hours ahead of Jamaica. Nice. Future people. Can you even? I always find that astonishing how people all over the world, you know, you have different time zones and stuff, and like people have already been through Tuesday already. You have places in the world where it's like Wednesday morning right now, and it's like people have already been through Tuesday. You know, they've already done their Tuesday, and they're on to Wednesday, living in the future. And here you are on Tuesday. You're just like, what am I still doing on Tuesday? And people already passed Tuesday. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, you're growing your own herbs, 11 seeds. Oh, nice. Nice. So you're doing it indoor, right? So you have your own your growing setups and stuff. Got your UHV lights and stuff. Or you're just planting them outside. But can they grow in that cold weather though? You have to have them like indoors, right? You gotta have some UHV lights and stuff set up. Okay, bro. I'm in a tough spot. Haven't got much coins. Can't upgrade the stuff I want. And can't go up to better divisions because of my setup. What Robert? What division? What league? What series are you on? I should say. What series are you on? Okay, KJ all day. What series you on, Robert? What's going on here with Vettel? He's struck. Oh, it's wet. We didn't even see that it was wet. Because I'm wondering why my Vettel is struggling so much and the rival Leclerc is just making up positions through the wet. Especially on hard tires. But I didn't realize it was going to be wet, else I would have pit for wet tires. Series 4. Alright, so for Series 4, you want to use your drivers with the best tire management. And then what you want to do is Series 4. Yeah, so you want to use your drivers with the best tire management. As for setup, try to find a setup that gives you the fastest amount of pit time for Series 4. All right, so if you have not checked out or 2021 account guide series, where we basically show you strategies for Series 4. We basically talk about the drivers, talk about what setups you should be looking at that level. We show you how to manage your coins. I think at Series 4 on my junior account, I had like 2 million coins. I basically showed you guys how to manage your coins and stuff in that series. So just go to channel playlists and then look for the 2021 account guide series, and you watch that series. It will basically show you and teach you how to be coin savvy and stuff in the game. All right, what to focus on upgrading, because you don't want to be focusing on spending all your coins and upgrading all the things that you're not going to be using. All right, so you want to make sure you check that out. How you feeling about playing Gran Turismo 7? I want to try it, VidMantis. I want to try it, but right now I don't have $70 to get it right now. So I'm weighing my mind. I'm thinking of starting to save for F1 Manager that's coming in the fall. Because I wanted to try Gran Turismo 7. But I didn't have the amount of cash to buy it at the time. So I've been saving. I think we were at $25 on the Gran Turismo fund, and that's where we've been sitting. All right, so I'm kind of just thinking if I want to buy Gran Turismo, or I want to wait and just buy F1 Manager when that comes out. So that's what I've been thinking when it comes to Gran Turismo. Let me switch out Lewis Hamilton for... yeah, one day. Yeah. So what happened in the last event with the randomization? I'm going to be making a video on that, but I'm just waiting. I wanted to make that video today to be released today, so you guys can have the information before the next event starts. But I'm waiting to confirm tomorrow. I don't want to be giving you guys my thoughts, and then tomorrow it's completely opposite from what I was thinking. So I want to confirm some stuff first tomorrow. Once tomorrow comes, then I enter into the event and confirm some stuff tomorrow. Then we can go from there on this ultimate GP strategy of 47 times 1. If you know how to do 47 times 1, then that's going to be the ultimate strategy. If you don't know how to do 47 times 1, then you'll have to wait for that video and probably use it in the next event. All right. So I'm going to try to confirm some stuff first on tomorrow's event. So we want to confirm the grouping and stuff to see how that works in the qualifying round. Then we can say if it's random or not. All right. But a little pro tip from what we're looking at, from what I've been looking at and what I've been investigating, it's not so much random as we think. It's not so much random as we think. All right. What's up, Nate Jones? Welcome to the stream. Andrew Johnson says he's at 96%. Really nice. With an average account, I have no max drivers, not one. I've maxed at level 7. Kimi at level 10. Most rares at level 7, and commons at level 10. And I got double gold frame. Nice. So you won. That means you won a Champions GP. That's why you got that. As long as you won. The Champions GP win is mainly... So the three main aspect of the GP event was going to be race done, race count, win count, and GP events 1. So that was going to be the 3 main thing. And once you got those 3 covered, you're good to go. Top frame it is. The rest of them are basically automatically done for you. And Hudge did us a huge favor, bringing race counts to 2,500 and race wins to 1,500 this season. So that was big. Yep, you just need to win it once. As long as you win the Champions Event GP one time, you get 100% because you have completed the top bracket. All right. What's up, Demetrius? We just raced your bot. I think before this race. We just raced your bot. Welcome to the stream. Vidmantis says, I'm on 99.77 and I still need to upgrade like 10 epics to max and it's about 1,000 assets. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we just raced your bot, Demetrius, before this one. Well, see what you can do, Vidmantis, because trust me, if I was in a position, Vidmantis, let me talk to you now, Vidmantis. If I was in a position to max out, you just need like 1,000 more epics to max out. If I was in that position, I would try my very best to max out. All right, because next season you will be in the platinum frame bracket, and that 50% crate reduction, that's gonna be very, very, very good, bro. So if I was in your position, I would try to reach that 100. I will try my best to get that 100 crates, because look at it this way: if you were gonna spend like $100 on the game next season, that 50% reduction alone cuts that $100 into $50. You know, so right there you'll be getting twice the value for your $100 just because of that 50% right there. So if you're close to it, bro, I would recommend you go for it. All right, try to buy some of the offers like you always do and see if you can get those epics maxed out. All right, we still have like a month to go, as April coming up next month. Oh, you can't. All right, man. I hear you, bro. Well, we just had we if that's the case, then you just have to. It is what it is. You know what I mean? If that's the case, it is what it is, man. Yep, we got the free gift, $50 and 3 gold crates. We got them. Everybody in the game should have gotten it as well, I think. It's best whenever it's 10% events. Here's a pro tip for you guys. Whenever it's 10% events, unless the 10% driver, you have a driver that's very higher than the 10% drivers. All right. If your 10% driver is, if your regular driver is like 10 points underneath your 10% driver, I recommend you use the 10% driver. All right. I recommend you use the 10% driver. If your max main drivers are like 10% higher, I recommend you use the 10% drivers because they do got that buff, and that buff will do a lot for you. All right. Yeah. So I think everybody in the game got $50 and 3 gold crate as a compensation. If you have not got yours, then you probably want to reload the game and try and see if you get it. All right. Gonzalo did say he could not play the game for like half a day. So maybe that has something to do with that. But you guys should try and reload and see if you get it. All right. Let's give this setup a try with Hamilton and Verstappen and see how they do. They should get 50%, $50 for how they change the rules of the GP without telling. Yeah, that's how Hutch are, bro. You know how Hutch is. They always changing things. Here we go going up against Brent. Hutch always changed things within the game without saying anything to anyone. So most of the time we have to figure it out. And then when we figure it out and ask question is when we get some form of response to confirm that what you figured out really makes sense. You know? So they always do that. Let's see what qualifying look like versus Brent here with or Hamilton and Verstappen. He's gonna out qualify us by a lot, as usual, as he's maxed out and we're not. Yep, as usual. Wet race. Let's see if Lewis Hamilton can come back. Let's see if Lewis Hamilton and Verstappen can use the wetness to their ability and get up to that Leclerc. And as you can see, our drivers are not going anywhere. They're actually losing positions. Hamilton actually lost some positions there. I wonder if it's his 2020 car he's driving here. I'm not gonna. I told myself I'm not gonna be clowning the Mercedes team, though they are my team. I'm not gonna be clowning them. I told myself I'm not gonna try and be clowning the Mercedes team, though they are my team. But yeah. Yeah, if you get back like a 250 for 10, 2,500 for 10 offer, then yeah, you could try. Come on, guys. Discord is sending a lot of message. All right, so Brent went with that win. No way we're catching back up to him, or getting anywhere near. Fully wet race. We should be able to use this wet race to our advantage as our driver has better wetness ability. But yeah, not today. I was just testing a setup that I was putting on. Let's boost here and go for an extra lap. Let's see if we can catch. Come on, Verstappen. There you go. Make up some positions. We're going to cut down there. Come on, Lewis. Get in there. What you do if you achieve your milestone? Yeah, you just play for fun until the season starts, restarts. Then you have new content to do new stuff. You have new stuff to level up and so on. And this is the boring part of the game when you have to like wait for the new season to come around. This is where it gets boring. Wow, Brent doing 5 laps with Leclerc on wets. Nice there, Brent. Nice stretch there. 5 laps on that with that Leclerc. Nice little stretch there. Let's keep the boost and see if we can go catch up to Leclerc. New season should be out early May or mid-May. Sometime in May is when we should get a new season. So 1 more month to go. Fully 5 laps from Leclerc there. Can Verstappen catch up? We're going to cut Verstappen down right there. And we're going to cut Hamilton down as well right there. So we go to finish. What level drivers and parts do you need to be consistently challenging for wins/podium? I would say 1 level away from max is pretty good. If you can get your drivers at 1 level away from max, that's pretty good. They'll do pretty okay there at that level. 2 laps to go. Let's see if Leclerc is going to get around Verstappen on boost here. Come on, Verstappen. Use that defense. Looking good. Hold him, Verstappen. You have more wetness ability. You have more defense. Hold him. Hold him, Verstappen. He gave it up. Yeah, Leclerc has the best tire management in the game. Next to Vettel, I believe. I think Vettel has the second best tire management. Yeah, it's a 2020 car. It's a 2022 car. Oh, man. I said something on one of my videos the other day, and people be saying that, because I think I said something the other day. What I said the other day was like, thanks, bro. Great race, man. Good luck, bro. So what I said the other day was like, I don't understand why the F1 commentators are acting like Red Bull is the underdog of the 2022 season, right? And people be like, yes, Red Bull is the underdog and Ferrari has the better car, so Ferrari. But I'm like, that cannot be. That cannot be, because Red Bull finished higher than Ferrari last season in the Constructors' Championships, and Max Verstappen won the Drivers' Championships. So they are the defending champions when it comes to Ferrari. So basically, Ferrari is the underdog of this season. Ferrari is the challenger this season. But people be acting like Red Bull is the challenger. I can't understand it. How is that? Red Bull is the challenger this season. I don't understand. And people still be saying, no, Red Bull is the underdog. I'm like, how is Red Bull the underdog? They are the defending champions. Max Verstappen is the defending champion. You know? So, it was crazy. But anyways, more on that next time. It still doesn't matter when they start developing the car. All I was saying is that the commentators, and I've noticed a lot of people be acting like Red Bull is the underdog. You know, that's all I was saying, and they cannot be the underdog because they're the defending champion. Could you say Champions League, Manchester City won Champions League, and then next season you're gonna say Manchester United are the best and Manchester City is the underdog? That doesn't work. The champion cannot be the underdog. So I don't know. I don't see. I don't know. F1 class season, new season should start about May. I don't see. I can't see it. I don't see it. I just don't see it. All right, so that's the setup that we were running. Anybody who wanted to look at that. And some of these setups that I'm using right now are pretty good for GP events. Some of them I've already tested in GP events, so I know that they're pretty good. All right, so give them a try. Let me put on my power level setup. I think this is my new power level. Is it this one? I think so. I think this is the new power level. Let me try the power level. Let's draw on Leclerc and Verstappen and go see. Johnny G, what's up? Hi King, I'm losing a lot today. All right, so if you lose 3 back-to-back races, you want to drop down to Series 1, because what's happening is the game is putting you in a losing streak. All right. So if you lose 3 back-to-back races, drop down to Series 1 until you win like 4 races. Then you can say your losing streak is broken. All right, here goes Amada coming in for a race here. GWK Legends. I think it's because before the season start, everybody was saying Ferrari was the best car in practice. So people are thinking they are the underdogs for but I don't know. Just my guess. Yeah, I guess that's what it is, Chloe. I get are close. I guess that's what it is, close. You know, because they have the best car in practice, people be saying that, like, but you know, but they still need to know that Ferrari is the underdog of this season, and not Red Bull, because Red Bull cannot be the champion and the underdog at the same time. That doesn't work. Last season, Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton's were the champion, and the Red Bull and Max Verstappen was the underdog. We understand Mercedes won the championship, Constructors' Championship, and Max Verstappen won the Drivers' Championship. Now, Mercedes is outside of the question this season so far. We see nothing from Mercedes. So it's crazy to think now that Red Bull is the underdog. They are not. They are now the champion, and they're defending. All right, so Amada, Leclerc, and Verstappen out qualified. Good drive there from Leclerc. Good luck, Hamada. Verstappen kind of dropped back there. Really nice drive there from Leclerc to kick off. Let's cut him down right there. And we'll cut down Verstappen right there. So we'll just let Hamada burn down some of his fuel to catch up. Come on, burn your Verstappen down. Good defense from Leclerc here. Burning down that Verstappen, who's already at a disadvantage with tire management. So he'll have to do like 2 laps with his Verstappen. What's up, Matt? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Max won the championship, so, I guess he's going for 2 laps. So we could boost from here and here to cut down some of that time that his Verstappen has created. And let's see. We should pass him while he's in pit. And then we can cut down right there as we pass pit. And then we're going to cut down our Verstappen right there as well. Right now we're going to put in our go to pit orders. Verstappen is going to run out of tires if we don't be careful. So we're not going to boost him at all. What's up, F122 champ? Welcome to the stream. We can boost Leclerc from there. He has tire management to boost away. While Verstappen will have to let him conserve. And we see Hamada boosting his Leclerc in there. So we made it to pit. No, without running out of tires. Verstappen is about to run out, so we'll have to boost him nice and close. So the key here is to get P1 with our driver. The driver that holds P1 is going to be the winner. All right, so Hamada will have to go to pit in the 5th here. So what I'm going to do now with my Leclerc is to go for 6 laps. I wonder if he's on the stream. Hey, Hamada, are you on the stream? He'll have to go to pit in the 5th lap, or else his Verstappen is going to run out of tires. So I'm going to be boosting in front like that, and I'm going to cut down my Leclerc. Or guess what? I'm going to boost away and go to pit in the 5th as well. He's laughing. He's on the stream, guys. He's on the stream. Oh, man. So we're just going to follow his lead. We're basically going to follow his strategy and go in. So we're basically going to just follow his strategy of doing 5 laps. His Leclerc is going to do the long stint. Yeah, he's trying to be slick. Yeah, trying to be slick. All right, so we got in the box nice and early. Or Verstappen got the jump on his Leclerc, who's going to do an extra lap, which is not going to be good for him either. So we're going to cut down there. And we're just mainly going to watch his Verstappen versus our Leclerc. We have the tire management to outrun his Verstappen. So I'm just going to let him burn down some of that tires to catch up. And then I'm going to boost. So that means his tires are going to run out before our Leclerc does. All right. So it's all about who's in P1. Great race, bro. Great race. It's all about who's in P1. Now we don't want to save any of our tires while we're with the back markers, or else they're gonna block us up. Probably we could cut down there and save some of that tires. We just let Hamada continue to burn down his Verstappen tires, and then we'll just boost again from there. And we should make it to finish without losing any time. Here comes Verstappen trying to pull an overtake. Oh, he went to pit with Verstappen. He can't make it to the finish. Good going to pit there. That was a good go to pit there. Great race. Good thing we were saving with our Leclerc, or else we'd have run out way too early, and he probably would have had a chance to catch up. We just need Verstappen to beat out P5, Lewis Hamilton, and we're good. Yeah, we're good. Great race, man. So we'll just let Leclerc continue to conserve right to the line, and then we'll just boost him across the line for the win. Well done, man. Great race. That's the kind of races you want to have like daily in the game, you know? Pure excitement and stuff. Nico says, I feel the drivers who are supposed to be better with rain aren't getting much of an advantage in rain in wet races. Yeah, I believe so too. I can second that. I believe so. Great race, Amada. You'll catch me next time. Oh man, you'll catch me next time. Leclerc and Verstappen, the ultimate driver team in the game at max level. These guys are the best in the game at dry races at max level. All right, so our setup is pretty nice as well. Now, one of our setups that we use in the GP events. There it is. Oh, this one is our power level. As I was testing the power level setup to see. I think the power. Wait, I think my destroyer is stronger than the power plant at this level. Yes, it is. Let me put that on, and then we'll run another test to see. I think so. This is. Oh no! Look at this. Look at this, guys. So this setup I've been running from about a week ago, and apparently I did not realize that this setup was my power level. Chan Jessica, welcome to the stream. I did not realize that this was my power level. Oh man. Matt Smith says, can you show us yours and a Hamada setup? Yeah, I would show you my setup, but I wouldn't show you Hamada's setup, as he's a GWK Legends player, so I wouldn't show you his setup, as I did not show Brent's setup when we raced with Brent, you know. So you're free to see my setup and stuff. So I showed you what I was running there. Power too low, but it's a power level KJ all day. Let's check it out and see. Can you get a matchup with a certain player if you tried? For example, yes, you can, Johnny G. As long as you're like at the same level and kind of at a similar setup and stuff. If you guys search at the same time, most of the time you'll match. So max power level, yep, grip and arrow. Max power level for me now is grip and arrow setup, which is really nice. Never use hex on dry races because it's OP on wet. Okay, so there goes a little tip from Vidmantis. Oh, it's a real player here as well, Alfonso. How did we out-qualify Alfonso here? Oh man, look at that. How did we match with Alfonso? No, Alfonso, how did we match with you, bro? It seems like Alfonso forfeited. It was a real player though. But Alfonso forfeited. How do we match with Alfonso here with this level at the power level? That was crazy. That was a crazy match. That was a crazy match. That was a crazy match right there from Alfonso. He just quit. He just forfeited right there. I mean, no, it makes no time to waste your time, you know? When you're racing and you get like a qualification like that, it's best you just forfeit. Because it's just going to waste your time, you know? What would be the best setup for Series 7? Stats or pit time. So if you're going to go for Series 7, I would say is like the tiebreaker. So if you're still qualifying in the back of the pack in Series 7 at your level right now with your levels that you have, if you're qualifying in the back of the pack, it's best to use fast pit time when you're qualifying in the back of the pack because you're already qualifying in the back of the pack. So your qualifications is not going to improve that much. All right. But if you're qualifying not in the back of the pack, then you want to go for a performance-based tune. Because at this level, your drivers are now at a level where qualifications setup is going to impact their qualifying stats or their qualifying positions. All right. So if you're qualifying in the back, then you can go with your fast pit time setup. If you're not qualifying in the back, then you want to go with a hybrid setup or a power level setup, performance-based setup. We don't need this win, but he forfeited. So basically, I'm racing against a bot right now. If he did not forfeited, we could have done that ultimate fail. But we're racing against a bot right now, so we could have like pit to wet tires and then just forfeit and let him win. But as you can see, it's a bot right now. He forfeited. Would it be better for Series 4 to do hard? Yes, you can do hard in Series 4, but hard is a lot slower than softs, and you will have to boost less. So it's a lot slower than doing a 2 stops with softs. This is why we say use drivers with high tire management, so you can do that 2 stop with your soft because you have the tire management to do so. Remember to smash the like button if you haven't done so yet on the stream, guys. And if you're not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe. Turn on your post notifications for more F1 Clash content. As soon as reveal starts for F1 Clash, as you know, I'll be having them live right here for you. The new car look, new liveries. So I guess it's April, so reveal time coming up soon. We'll be seeing the new in-game liveries. We'll be seeing a new in-game car, you know. We'll be seeing the new drivers and their stats. Whole lot of stuff about to come in April for you guys. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on anything. And turn on your post notifications so you get notified whenever we upload a new video or start a new live stream. Yeah, it is May, but you know you're going to get the reveals before the update comes around, like last season. Remember last season we did the liveries and stuff? We got to see the new liveries. We got to see the new stats on the drivers and stuff before the new season starts. So that's what I'm talking about, the reveals. So basically sneak peeks of the new liveries off the cars. They're basically going to be just replacing, repeating the official livery of all F1 cars. So those are going to be the liveries. And then you're going to see how the new car is going to look in the game. And so on and so forth. What I would love to see in F1 Clash is like a automatic livery system, no, an automatic DRS system. So like whenever you're within the 1 minute of the car in front, you're in that DRS zone, you'll get that DRS. It will just come up on the screen flashing that DRS has been enabled. Or if they want to add it that you have to tap DRS when it's enabled, you know, that would be a nice little other metric to put in there to run with. So that's the power level. Really nice. We're going to run that again with Verstappen and Leclerc and see if we get the same kind of match that we just got. Starting lap 2 would be nice. You could send in your setup F122 champ and we'll check it after this race. What is the best way to get boosts? Free ads on GP events. So if you just watch a free ads each day, you could get a boost there, or you can win the GP events to get another boost. Onto Asia here, the guys who pull off that huge GP ice. Oh man, that was a crazy heist. Oh man. Do you think we see medium sometime? I doubt they're gonna put any medium tires in the game. To add medium to the game is basically gonna make the game a bit longer, and they're just gonna be like another set of hard tires. So to add mediums will basically be changing something. So they'll have to get rid of a type of tires to fit a medium tire. So if they're gonna get rid of hard tires and then go soft, medium, and wet, then that's the only way you're gonna see mediums. But in terms of having soft, mediums, and wet, I doubt you're gonna see that. But look at this. Look at this. Where would you say fit a medium tire? What range would you say a medium tire would be for here? 3 to 4 or 4 to 7? What range would you say a medium tire would be at? 4 to 5? Yeah, it kind of does not fit in right. You know, Leclerc and Mick Schumacher here being tested by the Unter Asian team. The medium, I don't make soft 1 to 2. Yeah, I think that would be too much for softs to be 1 to 2. I don't see where the mediums are gonna fit really. I don't see it. Unless they're gonna replace mediums with like hard tires and then, you know, bring it down. That's how I would say. Yeah, they don't want to do that. I don't see where it would fit. So probably if they're gonna replace hard tires for medium tires, then we'll see some mediums. But other than that, I don't think it's gonna fit. And then if they're gonna go like from wets to intermediates, because once you're gonna add medium tires, you're definitely gonna need to add intermediate tires. And then the game is not designed for those two set of tires, intermediates and medium tires, because the laps are not long enough to facilitate them. All right, so we'll have to have like more laps to facilitate intermediate and because if you can use intermediate from 0 to 50, all right, from 1% to 50%. Let's say you use intermediate from 1% to 50%, and then from 50% to wet. Or if you're gonna put in intermediate, you'll have to put it like from 30 to 60% wetness, and that's gonna take that's not gonna take a long time. You can basically just do like 1 lap, which would make no sense, you know. So it would have to be like a longer laps to hold those, facilitate those kind of tires. What's going to be for my strategy this week? So this week I'm waiting. This week is basically going to be like a test week for me in the GP events this week. So I wanted to make a GP video today talking about what happened last GP event, what we found out, and so on. Because though we think it's random, it wasn't really all that random, really. It was just that a change happened. Something changed. We kind of figured out what changed. But what I'm doing is I'm waiting for tomorrow qualifiers to see, you know, if I can see the same changes, if the same changes applies to qualifying as well, or it's just opening round and finals, the changes are going to affect. And then I can make a video on it. So about Friday, I will be coming out with a video talking about the GPs. I'm going to be talking about the strategies. The best strategy is going to automatically be the 147 strategy in the game. It's basically going to be the best strategy. So I'm going to be talking about that. For those of you who do not know the 147 strategy, I'll be explaining the 147 strategy, how it works, and so on. So look out for that video about Friday. I'm not gonna be going way in depth in to say, all right, you need to do X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z. I'm just going to be sharing the aspect of the strategy, and then I'm going to share why it's going to be the strongest based off of the tiebreaker. I don't think I have done a video explaining the tiebreaker before, because I am just myself learning the tiebreaker over the last few months. All right, so I think I'm at a level now with the tiebreaker system that I can explain to you how the tiebreaker work. And there goes Brent also saying the second tiebreaker rule needs to be removed, and I can add that as well, because there's 2 tiebreaker rules in the game. And as I have learned all of these, I've tested them for myself. I like to test stuff. If somebody recommends something to me, I don't just jump on and say, guys, this dude do this and this is it. I don't do that at all. I want to make sure I test it to see that it really works, and then I make a video on it. You know what I mean? If I don't make a, if I come on here and I'm like, this week I'm testing X, and if you've never seen a video about X, that means X failed miserably. So I have no word or thought to go back to talk about X. All right. What's up, Touch My Dilly? Welcome to the stream. So that's how I do it. So if I'm testing something and it fails, I don't make a video on it. All right. If I tested something, it's successful, then I make a video on it. Now, there are a lot of things that I have tested in this game, and when I look at the impact such information is going to have on the community, such information is going to have on the game overall. All right. You have to remember now, I try my best to put out content that is at value for everybody. All right. I try my best not to put out something that is going to be one-sided, based off of one set of players and the other set suffer. I try to put everything I'm put out there, try to put it out there that it's fair for all. Right, that's how I try to make my videos. If I have some information on something that I see is a bit one-sided in the game, and if I see something that is going to cause damage to the game and to the community itself, I leave those topics alone. As I said, I don't like politics. So if I find some topics to be political, you might hear me get upset and cuss and talk about stuff, but there's a lot of stuff in the game that I kind of leave alone. All right, I'll always say I don't promote certain kind of aspect in the game. So what you can do is you can go through the community. Somebody will tell you how to do a lot of things in this game. All right, but I try to keep it strictly for everybody fairness. All right. So now the GP changes video coming on that this Friday. All right. So send in your setup now, F1 2022 champ. I think Hutch found a way to fight with auto clicker by changing number of laps. If they start mixed random series. Yeah, I agree with you, Vid Mantis, on that. I agree on that, Vid Mantis. I think that has been there for the longer run, you know. Oh, my phone is a Samsung S8 is what I have, a Samsung S8. I do have a Note 8 as well, Samsung Note 8. but I haven't been using the Note 8 to do it. See, the thing about it is like the Note 8 screen was cracked, was smashed. I fixed the screen, and then I got used to using the S8, and like all of my things that I need to create videos and stuff are in the S8. So if I don't have to switch from the S8 to use the Note 8 again, makes no sense to give myself the extra work, you know? So that's why I'm still using, that's why I'm still using the Note 8. So yeah. So somebody asking what's the tiebreaker rule? And there goes Brent says it's in the FAQ. So if you just go to settings real quick here, you don't have to go to settings. If you just go out here and you just tap on this little question sign right there, it will bring you to settings. And if you go to Grand Prix events right there, and then you look for tiebreaker. What if this both player has the same score? I think it's on there. Here it is. What happened if you have the same score as another player in the Grand Prix events? So more on that Friday from me. Check out Friday video for more on that. You can go and read it if you like for yourself. And now, but more on that Friday from me. All right, so I'll be basically explaining all I've learned so far about the tiebreaker system and how it works. This is why I've been telling you guys from about a week or 2 weeks ago. I make a video, a GP video, and I've been telling you guys, y'all need to stop sandbagging. All right, sandbagging is dead. It's over. You're never gonna win a GP event with sandbagging. You can get top 10 qualifiers. You can get top 10 with sandbagging. You're not going to win with sandbagging. If you're trying to win a GP event, sandbagging is not going to let you win. Hutch has designed things in the game to prevent that now. All right. First time you could have won sandbagging, but they've changed a lot of things. All right. So more on those Friday video is just going to be epic. I'm going to talk about all of that this Friday. So all you got to do now is to score your best score. All right. Here is another pro tip that you can use to your advantage. All right. As you hear me talk about the 147 strategy, that's basically it. 147. All right. So if you find yourself in a group, you can probably try if you like. Just do 147 and that will be it. All right. So that's going to be the ultimate strategy. But as I said, more on that Friday. All right. All right, so where's that setup? Where's that setup F1 2022 champ? Oh, you didn't send in the setup? Oh, you want to do a 2022 race? All right, let's do a 2022 race. It's the last month of the 2022 car and drivers, as they're going to be changed coming next season. All right, so there goes my 2020 setup. So let's do a 2022 race if you'd like. You do the countdown, series 12. All right, 2022, you do the countdown. And then I'll try to match with you as you count down. All right. So more on GP, yeah, series 12. So more on the GP events on Friday's video. So just bear with me. I need to confirm. I wanted to do it today so you could use the information to enter tomorrow event. But then again, I am not sure on certain events yet. So I want to wait, because one thing that I know, if Hutch decides to use this randomness also in qualifying groups where they just randomly put you in a group based off of the information we know. All right, there we go, matching with F1 2022 champs. If they do like the information that we currently know in qualifying as well, if they do what they did in last week's open round and finals in the qualifying round, then 147s is also over as well. So we just have to wait and see. All right, we'll just have to wait and see. So this is why I still have things that I need to confirm first before I make that video. So Friday, it would be a good video, and then next event, you can use the information, you know. It's a GP strategy 47 times 1. It's a GP strategy. But more on it Friday. Come on, guys. Stop trying to crawl. Stop trying to get me to talk about that. More on that Friday, man. Friday video. All right, Friday video. So next event, you can use that information. And just so you know, you have to be able to score 47s in the event to do the 47 strategy. If you can't score 47, it's not going to work. All right, you can still get good positions, but it's not going to be as effective, you know. But then again, you're not going to win with sandbagging either. So one thing I can say, though, that you can use in this one, one thing I can say that you can use in this upcoming event for strategy, since sandbagging is no longer a thing, you want to use your average score to your advantage. So what you need to do is make sure you have your best average that you can possibly get in the events. And another pro tip, it's 3 days of qualifying. So you probably don't have to qualify on Wednesday. You can also qualify on Thursday. You can also qualify on Friday. So you can build your strategy based on those 3 days of qualifying. All right, until you get the information from the GP video. It's basically some of it. So yeah. So you got some of the information from Friday's video. All right, so it's based on your averages, overall averages. So you want to make sure you have your best average going into the event, so you have a chance to win in the tiebreaker system, which is the ultimate system in the GP events. I think we got this one. I think we got this one here. I'm gonna boost in my Kimmy now. We should get out. We should get out before. Come on, Kimmy, go catch up. There we go. There we go. So Kimmy should get the jump. Come on, Kimmy. Kimmy did not get the jump. He's on a fast pit time setup. Oh, he's on a faster pit time setup. With that information that we know that he's on a faster pit time setup, lucky for us, or ALBY is way out there. ALBY coming back in the game, really epic. Kevin Magnussen coming back into the game. This year, stats are going to be very, very interesting this year. Stats are going to be very, very interesting this season. Next season, I should say, 2022. Very interesting. I am just waiting to see how Hutch decides who gets what stats, because like Kevin Magnussen's stats should be off the charts based off of his first 2 races that he's already done. You know, so Magnussen's stats should be off the charts. Great race, Hamada. We got his ALBY. Magnussen's stats should be off the charts based off of his first 2 races that he's done. All right, so that's going to be very, very interesting to see how they're going to add these drivers' stats this season. Well done. Next season, no 2021 team, so no legacy team for next season. So you won't have a legacy team next season. You only have your 2022 team. So all your 2021 car and drivers will be locked away. You have the 2020 team here. You won't have that for next season at all. So all our 2021 progress will be locked away in the Hall of Fame for the upcoming season. Kimmy now out of fuel. Got the position though, right as he went out of fuel. Picked up the position. And we're just going to let him cruise right there as Lewis Hamilton tries to overtake Kimmy. So Hamada ALBY cannot overtake Lewis because Lewis is trying to overtake. Lewis is trying to overtake my Kimmy. So ALBY was struggling to get the overtake on him there. Great race, man. Well done. That was fun. All right. Basil says, hi, I have a question. Go with your question, bro. If you choose one stock part, you mostly meet real players. How about 2 stock part, you meet bots? No difference between parts you choose. Okay. Yeah, I like this is the reason why top players probably use 1 stock part, is to race against real players. as once you reach a certain level in the game, you don't get to race real players because there's not a lot of people in the pool to choose from at that level for you to race against. You know, so you don't get to race real players that often. So this is why people use one stock part setup, so they can get real players to race against. All right. When you're doing the stock part setup, you can select any part that you think you don't want. You can change out any part, switch out any part. I like to switch out the brake or the suspension. That's just me. What I like to switch out. All right. So this is our power level setup. So let's try a one stock part power level. I'm gonna go for the spring, so the pit time does not suffer too much. Oh, stock part is what we're gonna go for, not spring. So there we go. So one stock part. Oh, the power is suffering here, but that's all right. Let's try that and see if we get matched with a real player. We're gonna use Leclerc and Verstappen as well. All right. Let's see how that turns out for us. HFH says, "Hey King, I'm on spring break, so I can actually watch these lives." Nice, man. Happy to have you. Let's see if we get match. All right, Gonzalo, you got it, bro. You got it, Gonzalo. You got it, bro. You got it. But as I said, more on that in Friday's video. Did we get a real player with this one stock part setup? We did get okay qualifying, I would say. Is this a real player though? Let's see if it's gonna go down to like 20 seconds and then click off, or it's gonna go below. All right, so 23 seconds and clicked off. Can you please answer my question above? With the 2022 drivers, will they get their ratings based off of the season, 2021 season? I'm not sure. Hutch normally use like a more longer period. They're like they like to use like the last 5 season performances, you know. So I'm not sure like what it's gonna be. I don't think that they're gonna just rate it off of last season alone. You know, they're gonna look back. As you can see, Alonso got rated based off of his history in F1. You know, so they'll do it like that. You know, but I'm saying based off of the current season drivers and stuff, it would be nice to give Magnussen a good buff and a good position. He probably could be an epic driver this season. Yeah, Joe Guan Yu is definitely going to be a common. Probably a Series 1 common as well. All right, so we gained no positions after boosting for 3 laps. We're going to go back to pit here, then cut down to conserve. Yeah, it definitely is going to be common. Probably Series 1 common for Joe. Hutch should remove stock part after you've received first asset, or allowed to upgrade also in something good. Yeah, that's a good idea to remove it after you've gotten your Series 1. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good idea, VidMantis. Is it possible to be at least top 10 in the season race for free to play? Yes, you can. There are free to play players who have made it to the top, getting gold frames and stuff as free to play. The thing with free to play is that it takes a lot more time, you know. So free to play takes a lot more races. like a player that's doing, my account is basically free to play in a sense. All right, so my account is basically free to play in a sense. This season, I can be honest. This season, I am always an honest guy in my comments with everything. This season, I have been playing with sponsored bucks from Hutch. I've played all this season with sponsored bucks. It's my first season with a complete season with sponsored bucks, and you can still see I'm still not yet at. I now have fully maxed out commons. I still does not have like all my rares at max level as yet. I should get them up to max by the end of the next month. So by the starting of May, I should have all my rares and commons up to max. All right. So I think I'm currently at 6,000 something races, or probably 7,000 races for the entire season. For you to be free to play and to be at the same level that I am at right now, you probably need like 14,000 races done. And you probably need to be making sure you're getting all those race crate values. All right, with that 14,000 race. All right. So free to play just takes a lot more time. Yep. Vidmantis. Yep. Those were the days to get. Those were the days to get those wins when there was not a lot too much players, you know. But with all these changes that happen in the GP now, that's not going to be possible anymore, unless you get lucky. You can still get lucky in an event, you know, and put up a perfect score. Look at me last event, I put up a perfect score. My tiebreaker was crap because I didn't qualify. I qualified in P14 last season. My tiebreaker was not good. All right, so I wasn't expecting to get anywhere at the top level. I was expecting like a top 10 finish. And I got lucky. Like, only one player in my group that had a higher tiebreaker than me scored perfect. Another player did not complete his races. Another player got unlucky, got a disconnection, you know. So I got lucky there and got P2. So sometimes you can win based off of luck. You know, luck just has to come at the right time, at the right minute, and you get the win. You know. Mr. Vanilla says you can always keep 1 or 2 parts unupgraded. Yep. That's going to be a huge thing next season, Mr. Vanilla. Trust me on that one. Next season, that's going to be a huge thing next season. You know, next season, players have already started to think outside of the box when it comes to next season. You know, to only to only upgrade like what you really need to use. Like, these are what you really need to use. So we'll have to wait. As I said, it's best to wait and not try to make a plan from now and then later down your plan gets screws up because of changes in the game. And then you fumble to make a new plan and make a lot of mistakes early on in the game. All right. Yeah, Portugal, Falcon. Yep, that you're right. That's exactly it. So for a free-to-play player to reach at that level in the game, they're going to need to put in a lot of races. All right, so 7,500 races complete. So as a free-to-play player, I would say you have to like double the race. And like most of these races that I did were with crate opening with bucks. And as a free-to-play, you won't be opening crates with bucks because you won't have bucks to open crates. So all you have to farm is a race crate. And you're going to need a lot of race crate. All right. Best free-to-play drivers are Kimi and Vettel. But this season, I think Hutch has been very, very, very given with epics this season. So as you can see, epics were leveled up really nice this season. All my epics are now at level 7. While last season, all my epics were at level 5, most of them. Only the Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc, who was not good last season, got up to max level. But for the good epic stuff last season, as you can see, they were all at level 5. So I think Hutch has been more generous when it comes to the epics this season, but they were ungenerous when it comes to the bucks. All right, so which one would you prefer, to have back the free bucks in the game and the epics go back down to low, or to have the epics nice and high as you can get them now and the bucks remain as is? All right, so that would be the big question. I think I'll prefer to have the epics as is, though I get free bucks, so I guess I won't be hurting for bucks. But yeah. All right, let's give all Series 8 epics a try now. I think I have all of them now at level 7, so that's nice to see. Let's give all of them a try now at level 7. Finally get all of them at level 7, and there we go. Nice little fast pit time setup. But this is kind of similar to our power level setup when you really look into it. It's just that the reliability is not there. You know what I mean? What's up, Roger? Welcome to the stream. So let's run this and see. And we're going to use all Series 7. So we're going to use Hamilton. I think Carlos Sainz is also Series 7. So we're going to go with Hamilton and Sainz, which are Series 7. Series 7 drivers with Series 7 setups. Let's go see what that do. Yeah, the pit time is really low on it, 3.07 or something like that. I guess, remember, these parts were kind of designed with fast pit time in mind. Remember when the 2021 season just started, it was like fast pit time was like God in the game, you know? All you were doing is going for your fast pit time setup. Even the bots were on fast pit time. And I'm not telling you about account bots. I'm talking about Hutch bots at the time. Yeah, and they added an extra level of parts and drivers. But I think they have been generous when it comes to the epics. And reduced the crate reduction to 60%. Yeah, it was a huge blow this season, I would say. Now we can rarely use that 1.95. Yep. Yep. So a lot have changed since the starting of the 2021 season. Hopefully we can get to 30k subs this year. Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we can get there. That would be nice. Next month is April as well, which is going to be my birthday month. So that's going to be nice. Getting really old. So we'll see what happens next week. Next month, I should say. Are you married? No, I'm not. But I do have a partner. Mother of my child. Who I live with. Oh, KJ all day. Oh, the Cookie Monster himself. You should change your name to Cookie Monster in the game. That would be nice. Change your name from President Kev From Press Kevin, go Cookie Monster. You know, Mr. Cookie Monster. That would be nice. That would be a nice name for you, KJ, all day. Mr. Cookie Monster. Oh, man. Is Russell any good to level up? For some players, Russell drives well. For other players, he does not. For some players, he drives well. For other players, he does not. For me, he does not drives well. He does not overtakes for me. But whenever I'm racing against Russell, he tends to overtake a lot for other players. But whenever I'm using Russell, he tends to not overtake too much for me. But whenever I'm using, other players are using Russell, like this guy's using his Russell out there in P1, he tends to overtake and drive pretty well for other players. All right, so he tends to overtake well for other players, but he does not tend to overtake well for me. All right, so that's how Russell is. But he has a great 2022 start season as well. He's driving really well for Mercedes, which was nice. Last GP, I think Lewis Hamilton should have gone when he did not get to go to pit because the pit lane closed. I thought they were just gonna let him drive to the end. I really believe if he had drive to the end, he would have finished in P6. Cookies we trust. Oh man, you're right, bro. You're definitely right, KJ, all day. Definitely right. Russell good just on UK servers. Alright, Mid Mattis. There goes Mid Mattis telling you where if you're from the UK, you can definitely use Russell. He's good there. You know, that would be nice if Hutch would like divide up like the drivers by region, to give, you know, so for this region that driver will be good and that driver would be good and so on. That would be nice. But yeah, rival Russell going to pit there. But yeah, Russell tends not to drive good for me. This is why I don't use Russell. He has good stats overall. He has good overall stats, but he just doesn't drive as up to his stats for me. Best driver, Sainz level 6, Latifi level 9. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, KJ. You can, bro. You can. All you have to do is just let the race run, you know, and just kind of watch and talk to your drivers. Sometimes I talk to my drivers like, get in there, Sainz, and Sainz gets in there, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to see. Get in there, Sainz. And then the next time you'll be like, get in there, Sainz, and he's just like not having it. He's just like, I'm not listening to what you have to say today, King. I'm like, all right, man, do your thing. Yep, it's crazy. Which driver should you use for Series 7? I would go with the best drivers with the best qualifying potential. If you're not going for the drivers with the best qualifying potential, then you want to go with the drivers with the best overtaking and tire management is what I like to go for. All right. So if I'm not going to go for qualifying potential drivers, I'm going to go for overtaking and tire management. That's just me. Personally, I think the drivers with the most overtaking drives the best, and drivers with good tire management, you get the most out of them. So for drivers who have both stats, those are the drivers you should use. Paris for North America. Yep, because he's Mexico. Come on, give me something different. Duplicates again. Only those epics you get something good. Cookies for the weekend. Make sure you don't choke, bro. Make sure you take your time. Don't eat too much of those cookies for the weekend, bro. Make sure you take your time, have a glass of milk and stuff over with you. Oh man, KJ, you guys are crazy. Really love you guys so much. Remember the cream used to be the thing. Everybody was like, "Get that cream in there." People is really lately people started to use the buffer. It was mostly about the cream and the tension at the starting of the season. Cream and tension was the thing. Those were God. All right, Muzian, you take care, man. Catch you in the next one. F1 2022, didn't you say you have like a setup for us to try? I got you, KJ, all day. Got you, man. I understand you fully, bro. And what is the setup that you got? You got that Falcon level 7 in there. Nice. Oh, power level with power level drivers. All right, I got you, bro. Power level with power level drivers. All right, so the hold is our best for power level there. I think the best is the podlock here for power level. Hurricane. Level 7 Hurricane and level 8 CX is basically the same, but the Hurricane gives a higher chance of arrow. I think this would be our power level. All right. So if you don't want the high arrow and you switch into CX, it's going to be the same power level with a lot less arrow. All right. All right, so that's the power level. Let's see the power level drivers. All right, let's see who are our power level drivers. Verstappen. So for power level, you want to go for all stats. All right, so we're losing Hamilton. Level 7 is a higher power level than Verstappen. So let's look at Gasly. All right, so he's losing too much. Let's look at Russell. All right, so Russell have more power level than Lewis Hamilton here, as he has 35 more tire management, and Lewis Hamilton is losing overall way more than that. All right, so let's look at Kimi. 29 and 10, that's 49, and as you can see, we're going to lose way too much with Sainz. So Sainz is stronger than Kimi there. Is Kimi stronger than Russell? Nope, he's not. All right, so I guess these are going to be our power level drivers. Let's look at Leclerc. All right, so he's going to lose too much. So these are our power level drivers, Sainz and Russell. These are power level drivers. All right, so with our power level setup right there, let's go. What do you mean power level? Power level mean the most pluses you can get on your drivers and setup. So you basically adding up all the pluses. All right, so let's see Hamilton here. As you can see, he's plus 21, plus 3, plus 2, which is going to give you 26 pluses. However, you're going to lose 35. So Russell is stronger on the power level setup because you're going to lose a whole lot of power level for that plus. All right, so it's all your pluses combined to make your power level setup, both on driver, on parts. So that's our power level drivers with our power level setup. Let's see what that can do. Is reliability worth as much as arrow and grip? Not really, but when you're looking at power level, you don't really look at the tier to say reliability, arrow, grip, or power. You basically just look at the pluses. So as long as you get the most pluses, it doesn't matter what your power could be 0 and your reliability be 120. As long as you're getting the most pluses, that's your power level. All right, so it's mostly about the pluses when it comes to power level. It doesn't really look at stats like that. It's just all over pluses. It's not about stats. The most pluses you can get, that's your power level. And the game will use your power level to match your rival. As you can see, Sainz and Russell there out qualifying Vettel and Gasly, which I think that this Vettel and Gasly is at max level. We basically out qualified them with Sainz and Russell. Now look at how Russell is going to drive for me. Look at how Russell is going to drive. He's in P6, right? All right, let's keep a close eye on Russell in P6 right there. Let's see if he's going to pick up any position. So he's already up to lose a position. There goes losing 2 positions already. Oh, man. Russell. Oh, man. Let's see if he can get back those positions. All right, let's cut down Sainz there. Let's see if Russell can pick up another one. Down the inside. Not George Russell. So he's down a position for me already. Not George Russell, man. Not George Russell. That's how Russell drives for me. This is why I don't use George Russell. Though he has good stats, this is why I don't use him. Nice, he picked up. So I'm going to give him some support there because he picked up that position. It's a good drive there. He's now back up to P6. Sainz struggled to hold P1 versus the rival Vettel there. That's all right. We're going to let Vettel go because he's going to go to pit way earlier than we are. We want to put a focus on Russell. We're going to go for 4 laps here, so we're going to keep that going. Yep, can't trust Russell, man. Can't trust him. Though he has these stats, you can never trust him at all. You know, never. Only in wet races when you know you can give him the hex. That's when you can trust him. If it's a wet race and you know you're going to give him the hex, then definitely good driver with the hex boost. Other than that, nah. Don't trust Russell an inch. All right, so he's now up to P2 because of that beautiful strategy. You could just go back to hards and boost the finish here. Let's boost Sainz from there. And then we're going to boost Russell from there to kind of hold off Vettel. Let's kind of use him to slow Vettel down going into pit. Then we boost in. Block up Vettel a little bit before he got let loose on the straight. Matthias says, I'm bored. Yep, the game has definitely gotten bored at this level. We just have to wait. Hang in there for the new season in May. And let's go watch Russell now if he can catch up to and get by Verstappen real quick before Verstappen goes into pit. Let's see if he can catch up and get by Verstappen. What tires is Verstappen on? All right, so soft. So this would be a good fight between Russell and Verstappen here. We could go back to pit here, or we could just go for an extra lap. I'll go for the extra lap because we have the tire management. Look at this battle right here, and that's what Russell does. He just follows. That's all he does. Follows. Nothing more, nothing less. All he does is just follows. He just follows. Yeah, he got the stats, but it's not the attitude. Oh man. Oh man. Good comment there, Victor. I believe that too. Yeah, it's just Russell for me. He works really good for some players, trust me. Some players, Russell overtake, he drives hard, he grinds. But my Russell, yeah, that's him, how he drives. What's up, Imran? Welcome to the stream. All right, here comes Russell on Vettel with hard tires on boost. Let's see if he can go and catch up. If he can get by him for the last lap. Nope, he's not going to be able to catch up. Vettel is just flying away. Vettel is flying. He's gone. But yeah, that's why I don't use Russell too much. Let's see what setup our rival was using here. Should be very interesting. Good content. Congrats. Appreciate you for your support, Victor. KJ all day saying follow, follow, follow. Yeah, that's all Russell does. As you can see, this player has done well for himself in the last few GPs with max level Vettel and max level Gasly. And as you saw, we basically outqualified with Sainz and Russell. And look at that. That's a good car right there. Completely maxed out. So yeah, pretty good run. And our power level setup put up a good fight as well versus this maxed out car and maxed out drivers as well. Though we had maxed out drivers too, so that's fair game. Okay. Best driver for Series 9, you want to go with your power level drivers. Not power level, your qualifying potential drivers. You want to go with your qualifying potential drivers. So the drivers with the most overtaking, defense, fuel management, and tire management are your qualifying potential drivers. They should give you the best qualifying. So you want to go with that, or you want to go for drivers with high overtaking and high tire management. All right. So there goes our power level setup with our power level drivers, completely power level, which was a good race, I would say. What's up, Sean? Welcome to the stream. All right. Let's draw on Kimi, who has more qualifying potential stats. All right, look at this. Look at this now. All right, so qualifying potential stats. Here we see Russell has more power level stats than Kimi. However, Kimi has more qualifying potential stats. With the interns, he has 22 overtaking and 17 fuel management. So if you take out the consistency, if you just use your finger and hide your consistency on your screen, right there, and then you'll check. So that's 30 for qualifying potential of defense and tire management that you're going to lose, but you're going to regain a whole of 29, all right, of 39. So you're going to gain +9 when it comes to your qualifying stats when you use Kimi over Russell there. Sainz and Russell has cross stats. Yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yes. So Sainz and Russell has cross stats. Good call out there, Vidmantis. If you don't know what cross stats is, it's basically the same amount of stats for both drivers in different aspects. All right. So right here, as you can see, 98, 111, 117, 86, 105, 92. And you come over Russell here, you see 98, 111, 117, 105, 86, and 92. All right. So that's what you call cross stats. So they're basically the max on power level. So there you see Sainz is a great power level driver. Though a maxed out Verstappen and a maxed out Leclerc has higher stats than him in qualifying, he has a higher power level. All right. So that's what cross stats are. So that means these two drivers should do good together as a team. That's what that means. All right, so they should do good together as a team. So I guess Sainz is Russell's partner in the game when it comes to doing good together. Let's run them again and see how they perform. Let's go for some more power on the setup here. There we go. Let's run this and see how that run. What's up, Carlos? Sainz, welcome to the stream. Oh, we matched with Patrick, GWK Legends. Let's see how we qualify against Patrick here. Really good player. Really good member of our club. Let's see if we can out-qualify or even qualify close to Patrick here. Let's see. He's gonna send me a message after this race. Let's see. Nice, we out qualified. It was a wet qualifiers. Oh man, it was a wet qualifiers. Oh, it's gonna be a dry race. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Let's go, Patch. Come on, Patrick. Don't be putting on any boost, bro. It's gonna be a good race. Let's go. It's gonna be a good race. Let's go. I think this is the first time I'm out qualifying Patrick in a duel. Let's go. All right, so once I'm in front, I kind of know what to do to stay in front. Oh man, look at that. You see that? Russell got a great start there, and he basically overtook and made his way up to P1 as Sainz hold now in P6. Let's cut down right there and there. And they have good tire management, so this strategy that I'm about to use is going to be really good. So I'm going to be using a boost slow strategy that I like to use on this track. So I basically boost down the straight and then conserve for the remainder of the track and do 3 laps. Boost down the straight. Let's see if Sainz can dip on the inside on Leclerc and Verstappen here. Good try, Verstappen. Block right there. Good block from Max Verstappen. Who is that skinning off the track and coming back to block us just like that? It was Verstappen AI. All right, we're going to cut down now. We're going to cut right down. And then we're going to cruise. And then we're going to boost again down the straight. Boost again down the straight. Then we're going to cut down right there. Can we get up on that Verstappen? Nope, we can't. So we're going to cut right back down. And we're going to put in our go to pit orders. We're basically going to be doing the same thing for the remainder in 4 laps. But we're going to basically boost from we go to pit, which is here, and boost Sainz from there. Let's see if we can try for a late pit on Verstappen on Sainz here. We should not stock. Russell should be out. Let's put it in right there. All right, didn't work. Almost missed pit 2. All right, so let's see if we can get a jump on Patrick. Got the jump. Patrick gone for hard tires on Verstappen, so he's going to the finish. That Verstappen is going to be boosting to the finish. So we need our Sainz to make these positions up, or else we're going to be stuck. Come on, Sainz. Don't get stuck. There you go. Boost, boost, boost. Come on, Sainz. Go, go, go. Great race, bro. We should get by Verstappen on boost with Sainz on boost. And we have a nice distance with Russell, which is very interesting. Oh, look at that. Verstappen skid off the track there, giving us the lead. But we're not yet out for the win. We're not yet out for the win. And we're just going to boost the finish. We're not yet out of the next. Yep. Good distance created there. Pretty decent distance created there. Pretty distance. Come on. Get out there, Sainz. He needs to get out. Oh, Sainz. Come on, bro. All the way down to P8. You need to make up back all those positions and get back up to P4 if we're going to win this. Let me see who's going to be in front of Carlos here. All right, so Perez and Alonso might go to pit. Leaving Siles. Will he have enough fuel, though, to go catch up to Hamilton on hards? Will he have enough fuel to catch up to Hamilton on those hards? He needs to get back in front of Hamilton. Come on, Lewis. Don't go too far. Hold on, Lewis. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh man. Come on, Lewis. Sides. I've never beaten Patrick before. Thanks, man. There he is right there. Come on, Signs. We're going to boost him from here. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. Cut back down so he does not run out. All or nothing. Boost him from there. Cut back down. It's all or nothing. Here we go. He's on a breakdown. Here we go. Oh, no. We couldn't make it. Man. Man, we couldn't make it. Man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Great race there from Patrick. Really awesome race. That was definitely fun. We couldn't make it, man. I've never beaten Patrick before. Never. He always have the one up on me. We got a chance there. Oh, man. We didn't make it. That pit stop from Signs, man. That pit stop lost a lot of time. But, yeah. Good race, nonetheless. Was really fun. So, power level. Definitely nice. There. That was a lot of fun right there. That was a nice setup too. Really, really nice. All right, let's test some other drivers. Max and Lewis. We did Max and Lewis earlier on. What's up, Pansel? Welcome to the stream. Oh, so apparently this is going to be our last race of the stream. Apparently, we haven't tried Valtteri Bottas, the man with the worst luck in F1. Valtteri Bottas. Let's go Bottas and Ricardo. Two men that currently. Ricardo is currently struggling with his car, but Bottas is just Perez, level 7. Perez is going to drive just like Russell. He's going to get stuck. He's going to drive just like Russell, getting stuck. So we're going to be doing our final race of the stream, as I'll have to end the stream there and go do some things that I have to do. What am I doing? Wait, what am I doing in clubs? It's not where I want to be. This is where I want to be. So you want to see power and grip. So let's just change the power plant. And that should give us a power and grip setup. Lando, not so good in the game. Let's go. Final race of the stream. Appreciate all of you guys who came to chill with me today on today's live stream. Really appreciate all you guys for all your support. Remember to smash the like button if you haven't already done so. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Turn on post notifications. Yeah. Let's see what we can do in this one. See what we can do here. Come on, who's that in the back? Struggling to catch up. Sergio Perez. Oh man, and since he's in the back, he's not gonna overtake because he does not overtake so well. Man with I think he has a super amount of consistency. His consistency is very high, like Lewis's consistency. Lucky for us, it's a bot, so he should be able to pick up some position there. Down the inside there. If that was Max Verstappen, his car would have been down in the inside. No doubt about that. Bottas all the way up to P3. Perez up to P15. Valtteri Bottas going up against his old rival mate. Or is he going up against himself? Oh, that was himself. Here comes Perez, making his way through the pack now up to P13. Valtteri Bottas out in P3, holding it down. Perez is slowly making his way through the pack, which is nice. But he normally does not do too well because of his stats. Here comes Sergio Perez. Williams car underneath Perez, trying to get around. Perez goes wide and the Williams takes to the inside and he sticks it. Takes that position. Perez now down in P14. Can Perez come back at the Williams? Williams holding the line. Perez all over the place. Come on, Sergio. Get in there. Let's see if Perez can get back at this Williams. Trailing. Williams pulling away. Slipstream Perez. There goes Williams going into pit. Perez will just take that position off him nice and easy. Who's up next? Sergio Perez. Is that Perez up ahead in a Red Bull? Yep, it is Perez. So Perez versus Perez here. Can Perez catch up to Perez and take Perez's position? Oh, man. Here comes Perez. Gaining on AI Perez as well. So we're going to boost Perez from right there to pit. Let's see if we can pull a late pit here. We're going to cut off, go to pit orders. Put them in now. Right there on the inside line. Almost, but Perez was not going to pit. So we didn't get him. That was Alpine. I thought it was this. This is Alpine right here, bro. I know it was a Williams car that I was racing against. I was behind. Williams is the car with a white in the back. With a little white in the back. This is Alpine. This one right here is Alpine behind us. I think it was the Williams car. I think it was a Williams car. But Perez, this is what Perez does. Just like Russell, he just gets stuck. Because his overtaking is really low. This is why I use drivers with high overtaking and good tire management. Let me see who's up ahead in the Williams. Oh, so I guess it wasn't the Williams. It was probably the Alpine. Oh, it was Ocon. You were right. It was Ocon. It was Ocon. Can Perez get around the Aston Martin here, though? Aston Martin. Give way. Perez flying around the Aston Martin there. Not holding up Perez this today. Aston Martin. Get out the way. Yeah, he's good for wet races. He has a high wetness ability. So that's his thing, wet races. There goes Ocon. So we're going to go back out behind Alonso. Let's see if we can get Alonso and then go get that Ocon. And here comes Max Verstappen. All right, we got Alonso there. Come on, stop glitch cheating. I hate when a game does that. Where you're looking for a position and then you start to see the game glitching. And you know it's going to cheat you out of your position. All right, come on. Back now on Ocon. Let's see, Perez and Ocon. Down the inside. Nope. Verstappen putting pressure. Perez switch. There we go. Nice little cut down overtake there to let Perez switch for the better position. Got it. Now he's going to go up against, who's this? I think it's himself. Got it. Nice little inside line there. Nice drive from Sergio Perez here. He's doing pretty well for himself. Bottas taking the lap to the rival Verstappen and trying to catch up to his teammate Perez to give him like a toe. It's a really nice race here. Should we go back to pit with... Oh, we've passed the pit lane and he's decided to cut down because he's out of fuel. And he wants to finish in the points. So it looks like Perez is about to get a P10. And in the points, Perez is about to pull a Lewis Hamilton here. I'm not going to be making jokes of Mercedes. I'm not going to be making jokes at Mercedes at all. They are my team. I love them so much. Hopefully they get back. And now we're just going to boost from there. Cross the line. And yeah, there we go. got the win. All right, so that's basically going to be it for today's stream. Really appreciate all you guys who stop by to chill. Check out the stream. Remember to smash the like button if you haven't already done so. Remember to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And that's basically going to be it from me. Catch you guys in the next stream on Thursday. Same time, same place. I'll see you guys then. Peace. Well, good guys. Bye.